But again, just from our observation from this point here, we see that police have really pulled back in the last 5 minutes, appearing to be a possible stand down in what they believe to be a barricaded man inside the house. I'm going to go and work my sources and find out more about what is going on here. We'll bring you up to speed in about 30 minutes. Live in Penn Hills, I'm Joe Holden, Channel 11 News. The search for this gunman continues right now. We have video we just got into our newsroom showing what would be the third piece of this investigation over North Versailles at the Siesta Motel. That is on Route 30, where we are told police had information that the suspect in this East Hills homicide had surfaced. There is no indication yet if police have been able to track down any information related to this developing investigation. Let's go ahead and back up from where this all started. This is around 1 o'clock on Wilner Drive in the East Hills section of Pittsburgh. Police say Marqua Wilson, a mother of 6, was found with a single gunshot wound to the head. David Lee says since the murder of James Ponzo, the picture of Rashawn Walker has been highly publicized by Channel 11. Rashawn Walker and his attorney just surrendered here to the Allegheny County Police Department in connection to the homicide investigation of James Ponzo. We have video that is just into the Channel 11 newsroom. We attempted to question Walker on his way in. He was also flanked by 2 women, unknown what their identities are or what their relationships are to Walker, but he did embrace them and then was escorted into County Police Headquarters. His attorney did tell us that once they are finished with questioning, he will come out and address the media. It is likely from county police sources that Rashawn Walker will leave here in the custody of police and will be facing homicide charges. Lisa, David, good evening. Rashawn Walker turned himself into county police tonight. His attorney says to avoid a possible confrontation with law enforcement. Tonight he is being held at the county jail on 2 warrants, though he has not yet been formally charged with the homicide in McKeesport. Any involvement in this at all, Rashawn? Rashawn Walker's lawyer says his client didn't do it. After spending 19 months in prison on another homicide charge where he was found not guilty, attorney Randall McKinley says Rashawn is now upset and frustrated.
Based on the information that I have thus far, Mr. Walker is not involved and was not responsible for the shooting.
Police are saying otherwise.
Well, that's why we have the criminal justice system, so we'll have our opportunity to get our day in court.
County police on Friday labeled Walker armed and dangerous. He was publicly linked to the homicide of James Ponzo 3 days after the described innocent bystander was shot and killed in McKeesport. Were you even at that scene last week where this shooting happened? Were you there? Walker's attorney says he advised him not to speak to police or us. He surrendered Tuesday evening on 2 outstanding warrants filed in juvenile court. McKinley said he had been in close contact with Walker for a day, negotiating his surrender. He insists his client had nothing to do with James Ponzo's homicide. Has he indicated where he was on the night in question?
I really don't want to get into the details of attorney-client conversations.
Now, Walker's attorney estimates it could be a few months before issues concerning those warrants for Walker are resolved, though it is understood he will not be leaving this jail before being charged with criminal homicide in James Ponzo's killing. Live outside the Allegheny County Jail tonight, I'm Joe Holden, Channel 11 News.